Haynes, and I'm a dance teacher here in OKC area, and I'm also a teaching artist for Arts Council OKC. And today I'm joined by Marti Rickman, and we are so excited to have you here today for an interview.
Thank you.
So let's get started. Marti, tell me a little bit about yourself. Have you always lived in OKC?
Well, I've been here since 1985.
Okay.
So I was 18 when I left Colombia. I'm from Colombia, Cali, Colombia.
Okay.
And I always lived in Oklahoma all this time. Yes, all this time I've been in Oklahoma. Of course, at the very beginning, of course, I didn't dance. I didn't do other stuff until I found, the dance world. So I've been dancing here in Oklahoma for at least 20 years or more.
So you didn't dance in Colombia?
I did some, mostly folkloric dancing, but I grew up, like in Colombia, you have parties, and even when you're 5, 6, you dance. I did families gatherings.
It's so much a part of the culture.
So I grew up listening to, to music all the time, yes. Especially the part that I'm from, there's a lot of music, a lot of folkloric dancing, and a lot of salsa.
Awesome. So when you moved to Oklahoma, were you still able to have that dance community when you moved here, or did you kind of have to go find it?
Kind of find it, and it was later on. Yeah, I went at first, and of course in '85 there wasn't that many Latin people around here, so I didn't have that until actually there was a place on Walker and 23rd actually in the 90s. It was called El Grillo, and that's the only place at that time where they play Latin music. So that's pretty much when the dance, especially the salsa part of it, kind of started for me, because I used to go there all the time, and then someone discovered me.
I love
so
it.
They called me and they asked me, would you like to be part of a group? And so Shannon Calderon, you know Shannon Calderon, she passed away like 5 years ago.
Okay.
She used to have that dance studio called Everything Goes.
Yes! Oh, okay, yes.
Okay.
I'm putting the dots together.
So back years ago, she started a group, and that's how I started actually dancing, the salsa part, and I took some flamenco classes with her, and that's pretty much how it started.
Okay.
Like dancing,
in
groups and all that. But years later, of course, in the meantime, I was doing hair and dance here and there. But in 2007, this one I knew about Zumba, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's so good, like Zumba, wow, salsa dancing. I liked it, and especially because the guy is from Colombia, Beto. So anyway, that's how I started, like with clips and hips, because I thought maybe if I have a place, because I worked at the shop for 17 years doing hair, so I thought maybe I combine both. So my two dreams, my American dreams, are in one. So clips and hips. That's how I started, clips and hips, and then that's when at first I started teaching Zumba, and then later on it was more about like salsa specifically and dancing, and I have my own group, and so now I dance pretty much around the metro, and I love it.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I remember when I first discovered Clips and Hips. So to clarify, Clips and Hips is a hair salon, but is also a dance studio in one. It's in War Acres. It's in War Acres, Oklahoma, and it's just combining the best of the two things. That's awesome.
But you used to teach next door.
There used to be a dance studio next door, Janae Academy of Dance. Yeah, that's so awesome.
But it's, I don't know, dance and what I do, I love it because you get to meet a lot of people and do a lot of things that I didn't think I would have done it. Like through dance, I have known a lot of people and done things like we dance in a halftime of a Thunder game. So that's, for me, it's like, whoo, the big thing.
Yeah, it is a big thing. There's a lot of people at a Thunder game.
And another thing, it's like, I was asked to do, when I danced at the federal courthouse, they were celebrating the Hispanic month. It was in 2011, 12. Anyway, so I danced there, and of course I was telling someone. I didn't know anybody there. I just did it through someone else, and I was telling about my American dream and things that I do. I guess they liked a little bit of what they heard about me, and then like 3 days later, they asked me to be the speaker for the upcoming U.S. citizen, you know, which is a big thing also.
Yeah.
So it was through dance that I was able to do that.
I love that.
And I also asked to teach class here at the Botanical Gardens. So it is a big deal also. So it's been dance, it's been a lot of, I don't know, good experiences.
Yeah.
You know.
Just over the years, you followed your passion, and it's just opened lots of different doors for you, it sounds like.
And of course, I have 2 girls, and both of them dance, but especially the younger one, Layla, she's been dancing with me since she was little. Of course, she learned other dances, different Charlotte with me. She have learned the Latin part of it. So through dance, you have learned the culture also, not from Colombia, but other countries.
Yes, I love that. So when you started your studio, you started with teaching Zumba, but then you started teaching other styles as well?
Yes.
You just kind of built with that?
Built with that.
So what was the next style that you would
And
teach?
salsa.
Salsa? Okay.
And then I have a group, ladies called Candela, and most of us are older, and there's a lady from Puerto Rico that she's 60.
That's so cool.
So, and another girl from Venezuela, and she has 3 kids. And there's another young girl, she don't have any kids, she's from Colombia, and of course Layla's part of it, she's my daughter. And I have another group, it's called Mini Candela, which is younger, you know, teenagers, and mostly girls. It's funny because boys, there's not that many boys that do the Latin part of it. I think they do that when they get older. They discover that if you know how to dance,
there's some benefits.
you can get a girlfriend. So anyway, but Layla used to dance with this kid that is so cute, and of course later on when he found out that he has to move his hips, I don't think he liked that very much. So anyway,
maybe he'll come back around.
but anyway, I love the fact that I'm able, like right now, talking about it, because we didn't have that for many years. I'm glad that Oklahoma's open to do so. Me teaching the salsa class downtown is a big thing for me as a Latina, Hispana. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
A big step in Oklahoma.
Yes, I love it. I'm so excited that's happening.
And what happens is me, through dance, I'm teaching her people to understand that it was good.
Yes.
I'm very passionate, okay? I'm like, dancing, I guess it's something that I always wanted to do when I was a little kid. That is like, I want everybody to know. And I think dancing for me is a therapy.
It is for so many people. Definitely for me too.
And I guess I want Layla to feel that. To learn that it's part of us.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. That's beautiful. I feel like that something I was saying earlier, and I don't know if I've said it yet in this interview, like you just having so much passion for dance and like following that passion and like listening to your heart in that way has opened so many doors for you, and you've had so many opportunities to share in the community. And I was so excited to do an interview with you today because you're such a rock in this community of dance. Like, I've had so many people be like, oh, Marti Rickman, like, you've got to interview Marti Rickman. She is like such a powerhouse here. She's done so much for the community. So
thank you. Like I said, I wish I knew. I mean, I wish I was like, wow, dancer.
No, but it's the passion. Wow, it's the passion that you have, though, that is like given so much to this community.
I think I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Like I said, I'm not the best, but I like it. I have the passion for it.
Yeah, that's all you gotta have.
So, and just, I think teach, especially the kids to be in a good place, you know.
Yeah.
So
it's such a positive outlet for so many kids.
That
Yeah.
that it's very, very. So anyway, that's I think parents sometimes we don't see that in our kids, like maybe the talent or the passion or whatever they want to do. But I think that as parents we gotta push our kids sometimes, even if they don't want to, and we see it that they can. We have to push them and say, yes, you can.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've done it with Layla. I think it's so funny because I can see it. And of course, as a parent, you always think, oh, your kid's the best.
Wait, before we go though, let's talk a little bit. You're still teaching. You're teaching at Clips and Hips. Is there anywhere else that you're currently teaching so people could get plugged in if they were interested?
Well, I only teach there. I teach at the other school, but I think it's only for the students. But if the students, if they go there,
and that's through Epic?
Epic.
Okay.
The one on like 35 and 44. Yes. And Cristo Rey.
Okay.
But like I said, I wish it's after school, and I know that it's kind of hard for kids to come after school dance, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing. It's been so great talking to you today.
Thank you.
So now we're going to have a little demonstration from Marti. She's going to teach us a little foot pattern from salsa caleña. Okay, awesome. Let's see some.
Atrás, atrás. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, and forward. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2. We turn on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1. And turn on and 1, 2, 3. 5, 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2. And some. 1, 2, 5, 6.